Now let's kind of go deeper for a second. And this is something that I tried to talk about in a book called Mystery of Love, which has a section on addiction in chapter 2. You know, the addict experiences the void more profoundly than the average person.
Yeah.
The average person is engaged in what I like to call a void dance, right? Avoidance, right? A void, dancing around the void. The addict, right? For the addict, that dance is no longer sufficient. And that dance has become empty. And so that dance, because the addict feels like they're not engaged in the kind of erotic dance of being, so that dance of joy and being and fullness and presence becomes a dance of violence, and a dance of destruction, and a dance of addiction. Now, if we can, and as John, you pointed out as a professional, right? You know, and John has, you know, John and Pam, you know, both individually and collectively have deep professional, you know, experience and expertise here, which is absolutely critical. You can't even begin without their wisdom and collective knowledge. But one of the things that they've pointed out is that early in the process, right, of recovery, one needs to offer, right, that addict voice an alternative state experience.
Yeah.
Now, if we would have to wait, you know, for years of meditation to kick in, oh my God, obviously clinically that would be a disaster. So the ability, right, to do what Integral Recovery is doing, and to deploy some of the best cutting-edge evolutionary technologies which allow for the accessing of a profound state, which then becomes a substitute, an alternative state to the addictive state, is an enormously important breakthrough,
Yeah.
right, in the treatment itself.
Yes.
And that then serves, and then back to you, that then serves as a bridge which allows one to then do the work of recovering unique self.
Yeah.
And so what's happening now is these different pieces of technology, unique self, you know, holosync, are now being brought together in a kind of integrated system, right, to allow for a recovery that couldn't be, you know, fully accomplished within the important,
Yeah.
critical, cutting edge, but limited paradigm, right, of AA, of the 12 steps.
Except for maybe a very limited few, as it's been in most times and places.
Right.
There were a few spiritual
Right.
masters, there were a few people that could
Right.
access it.